Hi, I'm Lynette from Inspired Decor Events and welcome to my second session of Inspired Decor Creative. And so today the theme is white winter. So as you can see on my table, or it all may blend in with all the lighting and so forth, is all the white accessories, materials that I'm going to use, or glass, or just effects that will be able to provide the look that I want and the theme I want. So how we're going to start is, as I have, is my white linen table, and then I have my round flat mirror ready to be as my base. All right, and then is going to be part of the main feature is this tall cylinder glass, but also it has a lovely two-tier step as the base, so it will all come into effect quite nicely once you see at the end. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to place it in the middle and then have lights. Now these lights are also waterproof and really good for effects, as you will see as I display it in this vase. So all I need to do is just turn it, because I've already prepared it. Usually there's like a little paper that's inside to stop it from working. So obviously the lights are not always on. So I turn it tightly so the light is appearing. And then I'm going to put some blue tack at the bottom, so that I want to put this at the base of the vase, and then you'll start to see how it all looks. So thank God my arm and my hands are slim, that it can fit nicely in the vase and get it down there. You'll just have to use another mechanism, another method to try and get the light in there. But as you can see, we've got the light inside in the middle, and then I'm going to use these crystals, or stones as you put it. I like using stones and vase fillers because they really give a really good effect, especially with like tall vases and slender vases like this. So I'm going to pour. I'm going to pour and have it cover the light, but not too much, so you can kind of see the light. I know obviously everything's white, so everything might blend in, especially with the lighting, but I will provide a video, a still video and pictures and so forth, so you can really see the effect that it will give. So that's my first light. Then I'm going to go on with my second. So turn the light, make sure it's nice and tight. Then I'm going to put it in. I don't need a blue tack because the stones will be my base. And then I pour in some more. All right, and then put my fingers in to make sure I can gather the stones evenly as I want it. So as you can see, if you can, it's a really nice two-toned light. The light starts to reflect within the glass stones, which is brilliant. And I'm going to put 5 of these. So I'm going to go slightly above quarter of the way, 3/4 of the way. So put more lights in. Really good. This is a really nice and easy display feature to do. This can be a feature that could be used at weddings. It can be used at parties, white party. You can have it for any type of celebration, christenings, if everyone wears all white. It's a beautiful, but also you could do Christmas, because I know also Christmas is not always red. People like to throw in white or silver and so forth. So this is a really good one. So put in another one. So I even used some of the accessories here for my Christmas, because I hosted Christmas last year. So it's really good to be able to use some things that will really make your hosting stand out, right? So as you can see, I'm rising with all the stones. Put in a little bit more, right? And I'm going to put in another one last light, and I'm going to cover that as well, and that will be it. Okay, right? And then some extra. Always prepare for extras. Right, there we go. Right, good. All right, fantastic. So there we go. We've got the stones and the lights all kind of going through. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to put another base. So another smaller flat mirror, table mirror to place in the middle of the big mirror so that it can be another base for the vase. So I placed it on top and it gives a really nice tiered effect with also the base of the vase, and you'll see how it will all come into effect in a minute. So my next feature is I'm going to do the lights. Now, I like using lights, as you can see, but also lights really give off a warm, inviting effect. You know, when you come into a room, usually there's some candles, or the lighting really invites you, or it doesn't. And what you want to do is have the centerpiece and what you're designing and what you want for your event and decorations and all that. You want it to be inviting. You want people to come in and feel like, yeah, this is great, this looks beautiful, and so forth. So this is going to be really good. So these are lights, a string of lights, and these are white roses. So with these white roses, I'm just going to turn the light way, and it's got a beautiful, nice effect that lights up. What we're going to do is that this base of the battery, no one wants to see that. It's not attractive. So I'm going to hide it. The way of hiding it, I'm just going to move the vase and I'm going to put it underneath the base of the round mirror, right in the middle or just the back, so that it also tilts the flat base. And what it does, it gives it, especially if it's as a main feature, it also gives it an effect. It also makes it a focal point, and it just will really look really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the lights and I'm going to put them around the base of the mirror. Right, just as simple as that. This is a really simple design, really easy to do. When you have these kind of little accessories, it's good to play with what you have and see what comes up. And this, I really enjoyed making this one because it's simple but effective, but also luxury, so many different combinations. So what we're going to do is put the vase back on. Now, just in case you're scared that your vase might fall off and so forth, put some blue tack handy here to put at the base, so that just in case it doesn't break or slide off and so forth. Depends also how much tilt you want. So this is a little bit of tilt because obviously the battery base. Now, as you can see, I've done the lights, I've put them all the way around, and then I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to go all the way round, right, the vase, right, and just leave the top of the flower here. But I'll just place it at the bottom for now, as you're going to see what effects I'm going to do. So next, I'm going to use these beautiful white, like branch leafy accessories, and I've got two of them. So I'm just going to place the first end just in the middle of the vase, and then I'm going to do the other side, middle of the vase again. You could just play around with it so you get it right where you want it, right? So you probably can see already that it starts to give quite a nice effect. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the end of the branch around. So I'm going to make sure the flower's at the edge of the mirror, and then I'm going to bring the branch part around, there we go, around the base and the front of the vase and the display. Now obviously I would have this in front of me visually so I can obviously make it perfect and so forth, but I'm doing this so that you can see what I will be doing. So it may not be as perfect, but you'll get the idea. So the remainder part, right, and then bring it in so it all kind of comes together. And then what I want to do is the main part, the end part of this flower, okay, the flower lights, is I want to place it in the middle of the branches and into the vase. I want it in the middle, and then use the branches to kind of get inside and exactly where you want it. So I'll fiddle around so that it gets in the middle, but also showing exactly what I want. Make sure the lights are all in place. And then to finish it off, right, just move these stuff out of the way. To finish it off, I'm going to put some feathers. Just gives another texture to the look, and I'm just going to kind of just drop it and let it land, but also obviously be intentional as to where I want it. But I'm going to try and place some where it falls onto the branches, so it gives it a really, really lovely effect. Okay, and let's see where I put this. Let's say I put it up here. Okay, and obviously within an event, lots of things can happen, wind, people moving and so forth. So you can always get like little double-sided tape to kind of tape, or work out ways in which obviously you can put it in between the twigs so that obviously it hangs. But this is it. This is my white winter themed centerpiece. I hope you really enjoyed just this simple but effective design that you could use for any type of event, a white party, a wedding, a christening, any type of Christmas, any type of event that is luxurious, beautiful, but also very simple to put together. If you would love to use me as your event designer and decorator, please do contact me. I'm available on Instagram. Just contact me at Inspired Decor Events, and you'll be able to talk with me, and we can see where we can go from there and how best I can provide the great services for you. All right, so this is my white winter themed. Please do follow me on Instagram and on Facebook with the same name, Inspired Decor Events, and you'll see me next time on the next session, and I've got some great ideas for you. All right, see ya, take care, bye.